Alright folks, how we doing today? Happy Saturday. Got everything set up. All we gotta do is start the car and get going. We're already 10:08. BCSD got some new traffic liveries for their cars. So you see this beautiful piece of work here. It's all black instead of the normal black and with the grayish roof. So I have access to 3 different traffic cars, 3 or 4 I believe. Decided to take the 14 Charger out today, see how that handles. I haven't really been in a 14 Charger in a little while. How's it going, Josiah? Hey, Jay. And hello, Bradley. How's it going, Dark Ranger? Thank you. I want to say it was King that made them, but I could be completely incorrect in that. Might have been someone from BCSD, I don't know. I know they said who did it when the update was posted, but I don't recall, unfortunately. Oh, alright. Well, that's good to know. How's it going, Rokuyo? Oh, good Lord, Jay, what did you do? I mean, obviously you got a concussion, but how? How did you do? Oh, good Lord. I mean, I knew you were special, Jay, but like, come on.
User joined your channel.
Oh, no, okay. Those lights must be. Oh, I'm gonna get dead. I'm gonna get deaded, aren't I? One of those cars is just gonna take the corner at like 9,000 miles an hour. That was a red light that they went through. That's cool. This is becoming more and more noticeable, Mr. J. This truck is all over the road. Oh, okay. Okay. That, sure, yeah. That happened. That was a thing. Oh, that's 100% not AI. That's some jank-ass driving. He was only pointing out facts there, Mr. J. I mean, is he wrong in some way? Oh, slow it down. Get over. Somebody is, that car in front of me is cruising. Let's just casually do 80 down the road, it's all good. No one's gonna notice. hello.
User
Don't mind me.
disconnected from your channel.
I swear to God, locals. I'm thinking maybe you might just, you know, want to try to maybe not go out on that walk. Just, you know, just kind of thinking outside the box. And Nitro Modding, thank you for the follow. Why did my alert not go off? We're gonna just casually pull over here for a second. I'm going to tab out here. I see what happened. Here we go. I don't have anything turned on, do I? Not a thing. Not a singular thing. So we will go and do... There we go. Okay, cool. Everything's fixed. I turned them off because I recorded last Sunday, and I still haven't edited the video because that's how slow I am with doing anything. You're supposed to tell me these things because I don't remember them. Though to be fair, I would have not even noticed the alert until someone tried to follow. So that was still something I had to figure out myself. Oh, good lord. Josiah, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go stop here. Let's see. Obviously, we gotta do this. So, /name, that BCSD, that James Wolf. That's not even the, that's, where's it at? There it is. Thank you. Oh yeah, peanut butter M&Ms are better than Reese's Pieces, which is really good, or really weird, because Reese's is obviously the king of anything peanut butter, but M&M's has them beat with peanut butter M&M's. Oh, they're good, but peanut butter M&M's are 10,000 times better. I think what makes a difference is the choice of the hard chocolate. The Reese's Pieces chocolate tastes just ever so slightly different. What the hell was that? It's a custom-built pack specifically for the community. That's every department has custom-built cars. Oh. Okay. I thought that was a civilian car. It is not a civilian car. check on something real quick. Make sure I'm in. I am. This is very, very quiet. Very super quiet. What are you gonna band-aid for? Good lord. Jay. Ugh. Always hurting yourself somehow. Well, word quiet? I mean, it's quiet. So, you know, I just gotta say it's quiet because it is, in fact, quiet. I think it's just it doesn't get much quieter. What do you require a band-aid for? Mister, I always have to hurt myself? I mean, I personally think he should go into a bubble and not be able to let it leave. Okay. Oh, Lord. Come on. Come on, pick him up, truck. Pick it up. I'm just going to go around as we can. How's it going, Major? Welcome to the stream.
2-7, okay. Go ahead.
We'll need about
You can show myself
47.
out at 2007 Grapeseed Main Street for an animal down in the roadway.
About 47 rolls of
10
that
more.
so that we can just wrap him up. I should have went and got an energy drink. I really should have. I didn't realize it was going to yawn this much. What are you going to do about it? Give yourself another concussion? I mean... I mean, maybe.
You can show me out with a motorist assist 3035 Joshua Road. 10-4. I also have 223 with me.
Can we do 2-1?
221, go ahead.
Show me at 3031 Joshua on a pedestrian check.
User joined your channel.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hi.
Are you okay?
I think so. I'm just a bit lost. I don't know where anything is, actually.
Okay, well, where are you trying to go to?
I'm actually not sure at all. I guess I'm a bit too lost for this whole county.
Okay, is there some place in the city that you want to go to? I can call you a cab or an Uber.
No, I've been in the county in the city all the time, so I thought the county would be different, maybe a bit more interesting, but I don't know where anything is, and I guess it's overwhelming.
Okay, well, I can tell you that sitting on the side of the road is not really the best option. The main heart of the county is actually right down this road, Sandy Shores. That's where you're going to find basically everything and everyone. Otherwise, the only other place that really has any activity is going to be on the other side of this mountain up in Polito Bay. Otherwise, it's mostly sand and mountains out this way.
Oh, so this everything's just mountains most of the time, I guess, right?
That's the vast majority of it. Yeah, deserts and big hills and mountains and whatnot. There's not really too much to see out here in the county.
User left your channel.
I mean, it's very peaceful and very beautiful, but there's not very much activity that people might come out here to be doing besides maybe fishing or hunting.
16. 63 is well back tonight.
Oh, well, is there like good place to go hiking or something? Maybe.
There's a lot of places to hiking. I mean, all throughout the county. There's also the the major ones out on Mount Chiliad or over there at Mount Josiah. I want to say that is. Give me 1 second. How's it going, LT?
Good, I'm just stopping checking on you. What's up?
Oh, we're good. I just seen her sit on the ground. She said she's kind of lost, but doesn't know where she wants to go. She's never been up here to the county before.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well. And I'll leave you to it.
Alrighty.
Stay safe.
Yep, you too. Alright, so do you want to head into Sandy Shores and you can kind of figure out where you want to go from there? There's a 24/7 there. There's a gas station, medical center. That's where the sheriff's department is.
I actually don't know.
Is there somebody that I can call for you?
No, I don't know anyone actually.
Okay. Okay. Well, we can sit here for a bit and figure out where you want to go. Just want to make sure that you're all right. What's your name?
Nova Winters.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Nova. I'm James, Corporal Wolf with the Blaine County Sheriff's Department.
So it's James Wolf, right?
Yes.
I think that local is
User
trying
joined
to
your channel.
drive.
Yeah, Yeah, 1 second. They have all that room, but they want to drive where my car is. Alright, Samantha, I'm moving. Calm down. Get in the car. Yeah. Right, you can go now. You're good. You got room. Congratulations. All right. Well, it's a beautiful night out here. It's very peaceful.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah. I'm just fine. Ow.
Hi, Astrid. Alright, you sure? That doesn't sound alright.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just fine. It's probably nothing. It's probably just my voice being a bit weird.
Sorry, I got into this roleplay. Energy drink. Found some new flavors of Bang at the corner gas station right down the street from us. They are fantastic. So I'm probably gonna go there after we're done with the stream here today to go and pick up a few different flavors. My absolute new favorite is called Purple Kittles, which is basically purple Skittles. So it's delicious, and I want some. So, what's the plan for the rest of the night for you?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, like I said, I can take you over into Sandy Shores. It's a lot better there. There's more. I mean, it's better than the side of the road here. Or I can call you a taxi. They can take you up to Paleto Bay. That's where most people go if they want to go hiking. There's also Harmony. There's a couple shops there. There's a clothing store. There's a corner store. There's 24/7.
Kind of radio to the unit on the ped check.
221.
What's the status of that call?
I'll still be insane.
No, I think it's fine, actually.
A little cold. Looks like you're shivering.
Oh, it's, maybe, but it's fine. It's not too bad.
I mean, I don't want you to get sick from being too cold. Why don't we go ahead and we can get in my car and I'll take you over into Sandy and then we can decide where you want to go from there.
I don't think I think I should be fine. Actually, I don't like vehicles anyways, so I don't really want to.
Okay. Well, how about we let's go from the side of the road. So I just don't want you to get hit by a car or something. They like to kind of fly down here at times.
I'm used to sitting next to the side of the roads most of the times. From where I came from, most of the times I always sat next to roads, took pictures, and just chilled. Actually,
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're sure you're all right, this is my card. It's got my my direct line on it for work, my name, anything you might need. If you need anything, just give me a call. I'll see what I can do to give you a hand. All right?
yeah. Thank you. I should be fine though.
Okay. All right. Well, you have a good night. Okay.
I'll try, I guess.
Okay. Have a good one, Miss Winters.
Have a good one, Wolf.
County 221.
221, go ahead.
You should have seen code 4, Lieutenant.
10-4.
Something I just I mean, she wasn't doing anything illegal, but there's something sus. I can't get over the susness. Jesus fuck. Oh, yeah, because you guys can't see the Steam overlay for whatever reason, right? That just doesn't come up for you guys, which is weird. I don't understand why that doesn't happen. But yeah, no, I guess you'll see the mouse, wouldn't you? That's I don't know, Red Alert. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because like you don't just hang out on the side of the road, but I mean I didn't have anything I can hold around, and I mean I couldn't force her to go with me. I had no reason to call medical. I'm I don't understand. She didn't want to come with me. I really didn't know what to do there. How's it going, Mighty Titan? Welcome to the stream. She's just... What is she doing? No, don't know. I'm doing pretty good, Titan. Hope you're having a good Saturday. We're gonna... I don't...
User left your channel.
Izzy, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the host. It has been very quiet, yes. What is she doing to the sign? I'm so confused right now. Come on.
User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel.
220, go. 220, go ahead.
Show me 10-7 Gil, show me 10-8 traffic.
10-4.
I want to get LT's opinion because I'm super fucking lost on that. Hey, LT.
Yeah, what's up?
Don't mean to interrupt your alone time here. That chick I was out with, I'm lost. She said she was okay, but she didn't seem okay. And then as I drove by again, she was arguing with a sign. It looked like
She was arguing with a sign.
she was. I don't know exactly what she was doing, but she was throwing her arms around as if she was in an
User
argument.
joined your
But the
channel.
only thing there was a sign in front of her.
How old is she?
Hang on, I have it in my CAD. Oh, 02, so that's 12. She's 19. If my math is correct, she's 19.
You might want to get medical out there for her, see if they can look her over, make sure there's nothing going on.
Boat 1080 that Metro's
Okay.
involved with that's heading towards the county jurisdiction by Fort St. Peter.
See if they can do anything about it.
Yeah, I'll get
I'm
an
not
update.
exactly sure how our 5150s work, so. But I mean, if she's arguing with a fucking sign, then.
Alright, yeah, I'll go see if she's still over there and I'll get medical en route.
Alright. I'll let Montana go with you. She can try talking to him, or we'll all go.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll follow you. We'll follow you.
Chair 7-023. Beautiful. Be advised from scanning Metro. They're going to be in the marsh area of Fort St. Kitts. You want to route 1 or 2 county units over there?
County, get us details. I'll start riding out that way if we have a unit in the area.
County, is anyone available to deploy a boat? 07. 10-4-207. Can you stand by on the boat? 10-4, I'll be standing by at the boathouse.
She's still arguing with. Okay.
Can we get a description of the boat? County, go ahead. 07 break. I just had a male ditch a jet ski by the boathouse. Start me more units.
I'll try to talk to her, see if she'll be more comfortable around me.
10-4, county to any units in that location.
21.
She's been there for like almost 10 minutes now, I think.
10-4.
Excuse me, ma'am.
07, let's get units. They're on the Alamo. He's in the Alamo. I heard him ditch the
Hi,
jet
I'm
ski on land, but
Deputy
I
Montana,
don't
Blaine
see
County
him at
Sheriff's
this time.
Department. Any reason you're talking to the sign?
7 break. I got the jet ski. 3017. He's gonna
yes.
be on foot.
Why are you talking to it?
20 break. Gonna be a white male, blue shirt with shots. Gonna be last in the area.
I was walking and the sign disappeared and I got mad at it, so I started yelling at it.
Okay. Can I get your name?
Nova Winters?
Alright, Miss Winters. Do you
There
currently
was,
take any
Captain
medicine
James, I
or
believe. Ooh,
medications
got the
for...
shivers.
No.
Okay, have you... talk to a doctor or anything?
278301,
Because I mean, normally people wouldn't talk to signs.
I only got mad.
220
I was
and 207
walking,
anyone,
then there was
10-1,
a
you to the
sign.
Metro
I
Channel.
think I walked into it.
Yeah,
I
I wanna
got
go
mad.
first, 301, take back real quick.
I yelled at a sign.
That's all right. I mean, it's okay to get mad. I was just wondering,
610 air help.
was it talking back?
Yes.
216 at the air help.
It was.
10-9
Yes.
What was it saying?
is the air help. Stand by.
Was it arguing back with you?
Mhm.
Metro, you're waking up 11015, 3016 Algonquin.
Okay, so it's just like a full-blown argument.
Alright,
Yeah.
216. Can you go ahead and start me medical
Okay.
downs at 3030 Joshua Road for a possible mental patient? Sorry, can you 10-9 that?
Alright, and where are you coming
Can
from?
you
Miss
route medical
Winters?
down at 3030 Joshua for a possible mental patient?
I'm curious. So.
10-4.
Did you have any specific
Signs that are
destination
talking
you needed
back are
to go to,
awful.
or were you just
They just-
walking?
No, I
the
was
disrespect.
just on my way. I was looking for a nice place to chill. I mean, I don't think there was someone I talked to earlier. I think it was Wolf or something, and said something was going on like over there in Sandy. I think I was gonna go there.
Okay, so you're just curious.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Jay. Don't go to sleep if you have a concussion. You're not allowed to. You gotta stay awake.
Alright. 1 second, I'm gonna talk to my lieutenant and my
There's
corporal
no
back there,
army help.
Okay.
and I'll come back and talk to you, okay?
Can I sit down?
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to come on the other side of the little rail over here and just kind of get out of the road.
Jay
No,
Hunter
I
995,
wanna
thank you
stay
for the
here.
follow. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, that's fine.
What the fuck?
The hell?
Could I talk to you for a second, Corporal?
Yeah. Oh, we're just gonna
That's
little dance.
so she said that I was talking back to her and arguing with her as well.
That's okay. I mean, I guess when the sign starts talking back, then you should probably get some help.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, usually if I get mad, like, because there's been instances where, you know, like I'm wearing blue jeans and then my pants loop gets stuck into the door and I scream at the door, you know, like, yeah.
I mean,
that.
that's that's fair. I've done that, you know, in
Yeah.
inanimate objects, you know, piss you off, and you call it a dumbass, but then you move on. It doesn't call you a dumbass back,
Yeah.
and then you get into a full-blown argument.
Yeah, but she said that it was talking back to her, so they were getting into an actual argument, like two people, but one is inanimate, you know?
Yeah, I believe Lieutenant called for an ambulance, so should hopefully have one soon. But yeah, I guess let's just make sure she doesn't try to go anywhere.
Archer, just tell me roll back to
Yeah.
3015
kinda
Marina Drive across
stay
the
around
Mountain
her
View
just
for
in
jet
case.
ski.
Yeah, she concerned me when I was talking to her earlier, but I
10-4 guys
didn't
gonna
have
be
any indication like
5
that she might need, you know, any serious help.
16,
So.
what's the 20.1015?
Okay.
3016.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna go stand next to
I'll
her,
come
kind of make
over.
sure.
Alrighty.
Yes.
How are you feeling today?
Just fine, actually.
Okay. What do you like to do? You like sightseeing?
They're looking for that 1015. They got confused. They thought it was here.
Oh, I gotcha. Did they give an ETA on medical?
I don't think so. I'm gonna ask.
16 was a UTO medical. Stand by. Copy.
Have you seen anything interesting today yet?
Be advised, Rapid 1 is in the area. Copy.
Is that state or is that one of ours?
It's state. It's Johnson.
Are you sure you don't
Okay.
want to come step back here?
He's
with
probably
me
just
real
guiding
quick?
medical in.
216. Good. Is the scene code 44 medics to roll in? Good for.
Just kind of stay away
This
from
isn't related to
both
that
of
1015. This is a
locals.
totally different situation here. Sad for.
Hey, hold on.
What's up?
Hey, so I'm not 100% sure what all we can do. She's not with it. If you get what I'm saying,
Like, on
Yep.
the app?
she's arguing with a sign. So
Did you get her name?
yeah, it's Nova Winters.
Oh, I'm not too sure. I don't think I've seen any here yet. Not any good ones, at least, you know.
She's not a minor. She's 19 years old. So
Yeah, I'm just. Sorry, I gotta grab my tablet. Asthma, PTSD, and anxiety. So nothing that flags us for an immediate 5150 other than the PTSD. She could be having an episode of that.
I think she is, because she's, like I said, she's arguing with a sign. She's like,
Yeah.
I don't think she's safe to be out here right now.
All right.
She's on the side of the freeway, you know.
Yeah,
The
I
freeway,
will.
But, you know, might as well be one.
Yeah, side of a big road. I will. Am I good to make contact with her?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I have no idea, Red Alert. I don't have access to the medical side, and I don't think it goes that in depth.
That's true. But also, I mean, that's one of our deputies' cars, you know?
But Pokemon catching.
Hey, ma'am.
Hello.
How you doing today? My name is Lieutenant Earl Wine. I'm with San Andreas Fire Rescue.
I'm actually just fine.
Just fine. All right. So, is it this sign that you're having a disagreement with?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
What
got
exact-
mad because I walked into the sign.
Okay. It's understandable. So I do see on your, medical chart that I was able to pull up earlier that you're on some certain medications. Believe it's salbutamol.
Yeah, it's for my asthma.
Okay. So, do you, often get into arguments with signs and other inanimate objects, or is this
No.
just kind of a one-time thing?
It's a one-time thing. Actually, this is the first time it happened because I actually never really walked into a sign. I wasn't paying attention, actually.
Okay. Valentino, would you mind filling them in real quick? Since I just got here.
I can do it real quick.
Oh, I'm gonna say thank you. Just not throw extra bodies in. Alright, well, Miss, the reason that we are out here is it is a little bit concerning that you're, walking down the side of a busy, road like this, arguing with a street sign. And you said you've never had an episode like this before? You've never argued with anything that wasn't real? Or a person, sorry.
No,
Yeah,
it's
not-
actually because I was looking at my phone because I was
Mhm.
trying to get to the sandy shores because I think Wolf earlier said something with there's some good places to go over there in sandy shores, I think it was, and then I could try and figure my way up from there and maybe go hiking. And I was looking at my phone, but I walked into the sign and I didn't pay attention. I got mad.
Okay, did you hit your head on the sign? or did you just kind of like shoulder check it? What happened when you hit it?
I mean, since I'm not really that tall, I kind of hit my head.
Cheers,
slightly, I
7 to
guess.
county. I'll be clear off the last.
You hit your head a bit? Alright.
It's India, so.
So the two paramedics behind me,
10-4.
right behind me, his name's McPaul. Right next to him, his name's Jerome. Do you mind if they just check your head out, make sure you didn't hurt yourself when you bumped into the sign?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Shouldn't take them more than a few minutes. You guys are good.
Alrighty.
Name's
ma'am, how do you feel?
Nova Winners. Only relevant is asthma, PTSD, anxiety, and her asthma medication.
Actually,
Check.
okay, I think.
Alright. Get here. I mean, could be worse.
I guess.
Just gonna check your head over.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, basically what we're going to
County
do
202.
is just to make sure that you're okay and you don't, well, you did not suffer any injuries
What's that for my 7-2?
from your collision with that sign. Just to be on a safe side.
Alright, I'm just gonna shine this light.
Oh, no,
on
no,
you
it's
guys. Just
with
gonna
the
make sure
10-15
your
suspect.
peoples are left and right.
Clear tonight.
Both you were primary, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Just wanna.
County.
So, other than the fact that it is very odd for someone to argue with
Show
a
the
sign,
guy 1015 from Metro, both
the
streets.
medication
Maybe
that
try to
she's
put back
on is only for her asthma, so that's obviously not gonna
Yeah.
trigger anything neurological. Only thing that I can think of that would have caused that is either one, she's just really weird, or two, she, I don't know, maybe bumped it and it triggered a minor PTSD episode, maybe.
All right. Yeah, I mean, she said the sign was talking back to her as well. So I mean,
That's a new one.
that's very disconcerting. If the sign
Yes.
is, you know.
Yeah, obviously they'll run a quick field eval, and if they think that she needs anything, they'll take her down to psych at Pillbox.
All right.
Just letting you know. Also, nice new traffic car, by the way.
Thank you.
Looks very nice.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
I don't know. I feel like it would have been pretty cool if you guys had just gone all black for everything. But the green and gray is nice.
I think I do prefer the all black, but the green and gray I think makes it look more county-like
Mm-hmm.
and matches our uniform a little better. So
Oh yeah, unless you want the all black shirt too.
it's way too goddamn hot out here for that.
Yeah, you can be like fire. That's why I'm on the bike today.
No, thank you. I'd really hope they don't ever plan on going to all black uniforms.
Yeah, that'd be rough. I know Metro's probably dying down there.
Oh yeah, I mean at least they have those big buildings to get some shade every now and again, but we ain't got
Hey,
nothing.
y'all can bushwhack. You can park in a tree.
It's gonna go park in a tree and you never see me. It's gonna come out, car's gonna be covered in scratches and dents and
Pine needles. Maybe get a squirrel on your windshield, a little bird's nest in your spotlight dish.
you know, whatever it takes to get warm.
It
Or
is the
cold,
county.
rather. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I just want to. So they'll just kind of do what they gotta do.
All right. I mean, whatever you guys think is best. We just wanted to have someone come out here and make sure she wasn't actually having some sort of major mental episode.
Yeah.
Walking to the street, walking with a sign, you know, get hit by a car.
Yeah, best case is she's fine, and the medics or someone, if any of you guys want to, someone just gives her a courtesy ride into Sandy so she's not walking down this road because there's not a lot of sidewalk here.
County 2.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do. I tried to ask her if she wanted to ride into Sandy or if she wanted a taxi, and she said she doesn't like cars, and so she didn't
That's
want to get
weird.
into it. So
Was she like kind of calm while talking to you, or was she being like agitated while talking to you?
she was calm, but she seemed nervous, and she kept shivering even though it's a little warm.
Yeah.
Um,
And did you like hear her argue to the sign?
I didn't, but she was being she was moving her hands around a lot, and I mean it was clear she was talking to something.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna see if I need to ask her anything.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Lieutenant?
Yep.
From medical side, she's actually good.
Okay, hey, Miss Winters, I got just one or two more questions for you.
C20 County traffic.
Okay.
So, I know you take your salbutamol for your asthma. Have you taken any other medications, prescription, non-prescription, like medications or any other drugs in the last day or so?
No, the only
Go for 220.
medication is my
Louis
salbutamol, my
3041
inhalers
to
for
be
my asthma, and that's
South
it.
Pontnoy Road.
Okay, and you know, no alcohol mixed with that at all?
No, I don't drink.
Okay, well, obviously everything
10-4.
checks out from our standpoint of you being in decent mental health. Do you want a ride into Sandy from somebody so you don't gotta walk all the way down there?
I was actually thinking about just staying away from the road. I don't want to walk into a stop sign again because I wasn't paying attention actually.
Yeah, it's understandable. It's just it's get you in there a little quicker, get you out of the heat, make sure you don't get hit by anything or no wild animals come out after you.
But what if a wild animal goes after me and then just starts chasing me?
Well, that's why we can get you a ride into town in the ambulance if you needed it or if you wanted it.
I think I'll pass.
All right.
Forgot about the music, but here we go, music. Yay, music.
Well, McPaul, Jerome, you guys don't got anything else?
No. We do not have, well, concussion chemic negative. No major injuries apart from some little bruises. She's
I was
clear.
thinking she had something, but I guess not.
She makes a, well, good exterior expression.
Yep.
I'll be good to clear off. Just got a refusal.
Okay, I'll grab my tablet out, or you guys probably have it on you.
Yep.
Yep, however you want to do that, and then you'll be good.
What is this song? It's actually not too bad.
Alright, man, so what we're gonna do, it's just a little,
Hold
there's a
by
little form
China
here.
and Evantel.
For you to sign, basically stating that we've checked you over. There's no medical reason for you to go to the hospital today. But yeah, just some kind of legal safety for us. We checked you over. You did not want to go to the hospital. You did need to go to the hospital, but just if something happens that, well, you get checked over and decide to not go to the hospital, alright?
Mhm. I'll just sign now.
Yeah, just on the bottom line there.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
User left your channel.
Valentino.
Lieutenant?
Yeah, what's up?
You turn your radio off?
Yeah. Alright, just called us.
No,
They
it's on.
tried to respond to you.
My radio didn't go off either.
Yeah, what's up?
I know, Alright, just called us and stating, well, if asking if you're around, because they tried to reach you
10-4.
and weren't able to.
16, someone trying to reach me.
I don't know.
10-4, 216, we're just asking for an update.
You might want to call Connie. They're a bit
Yeah, 10-4, my
anxious
was on
tonight.
scene, checking her out right now. 10-4.
Okay. The whole thing's
So
weird.
what are we doing here, guys?
Medically, she's okay.
Okay.
She makes a clear expression.
Brody Wheeler,
User
thanks
I
for
do
the
in
not
follow.
see
Welcome to the
signs of a
stream.
5150. Just, if you don't pay attention, that kind of things can happen. So,
Like arguing with a sign?
And the sign I
yeah.
County radio's gonna be 10-2,
Well-
10-7, good night.
Since she said she hadn't
10-4,
had
thank
that
you for
before,
dispatching.
she is very clear in her answers. She,
Alright, well,
yeah, it's not any
User
medication.
disconnected from your channel.
alright.
I know.
Well, guess there's not much else we could do then. She's good to go.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you, fellas.
I'll hop out of here.
Yep.
You have a good day, man.
Have a
User
good day.
disconnected from your channel.
You too.
Miss Winters, you have a good day, okay? If you need anything, just, you can, like I said, you can give me a call, or you can call 911, we'll come out and help you right away, okay?
Who were you again?
I'm Wolf, James Wolf. We just talked a little while ago on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah. The person who sat next to me?
Yep, I sat next to you, I gave you my card.
Oh, right, yeah. So much want to try to figure out to go there to Sandy. I'm not sure if I want to actually.
Alright, well, I mean, whatever you decide, just be safe, okay?
User joined
Yeah,
your
I'll
channel.
try.
Just if you're not back
Thank
today,
you.
223, as well as the other unit assault team.
Alright. Well, you have a good day, okay?
You
Be
too.
careful around the road, okay? And try to stay
I'll be
hydrated.
careful.
There
I
we go,
don't
every
want to
10,
walk on the
41.
sign again.
Stay safe.
Yep, you too.
Can I get to what I'm telling you? See, she forgot who I was, kind of. Fuck. Bruh. Okay, we're just gonna go beyond that. And that. Am I not picking up on cars that fast? Because I didn't get that car's plate. Oh, hell. Speaking of cars. God damn it. There we go.
User joined your channel.
I don't think I'm trying to pick up cars. Just didn't pick up that ones for whatever reason. That was weird.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Put some gas in the car. Okay. No, thank you. I'm gonna put gas in the back seat. Oh, it's the front seat. I'm gonna smell gas in my car. Cool.
User joined your channel.
That is Captain James. He's out in the very not police looking Mustang, which is really cool.
User left your channel.
I also am loving the new traffic skins. I like that it's its own, like, it's not just the BCSD logo or the BCSD livery with traffic written on the front. It's its own thing, which is so cool. That font is pretty amazing. There we go. What is that now? We got 2 Mustangs out? Damn.
User disconnected from your channel. Well, she's gone. User disconnected from your channel.
Have a good night, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Up.
User disconnected.
16, 1011. Route 68, 4019 on the dirt trail. Gonna be on a red and color motorcycle, occupied 1 times.
User joined your channel.
Control to any available unit in the area of 4022 Panorama Drive.
221, I'm at 4019.
User joined your channel.
10221, can I have you en route to 4022 Panorama Drive for a possible mental health issue? The local RP reports on Panorama Drive there's someone who seems to be pretending that they're a helicopter. It's going to be a white female wearing all white.
10-4, are you advised if medical's in route?
10-4, we'll get medical en route.
God damn it. Why?
Control to any available unit in the area of 4007 at the Redwood Lights track.
No, 7, I'm at 3032 Joshua from the unit's closer.
Can I have you en route to a welfare check at 4007 Redwood Lights track? RP reports that their bike was overheating and they needed help.
10-4, you got fire en route to
10-4, I can get them en route.
Yeah, 10-4 is a precaution.
County, show myself in 223, out with 216. 10-4.
I'm not seeing anything.
Control off channel.
Wait, Panorama Drive.
2, so I'm showing on scene, Romeo 32.
What? Where the fuck is What? Where's
61 to 11, code 4, back today.
Panorama?
You should need a 32. Yeah, 10-4, you can roll code 1 now.
3022?
23 will be headed that way.
County 221.
User disconnected from your channel.
You can show me on scene with 207.
Yeah, the problem is that it's 4022 Panorama, which is... I mean, Panorama's way over here. So it can't be 4022 Panorama. But... I mean, I'm not seeing anybody.
County.
What's that? There we go. This is definitely not Panorama. County 221, I'll be out with that same female. Go ahead and get me another unit out of this way in medical as well, please. Ma'am? Miss Winters?
3021, what's your 20?
You okay?
Yes. No.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Alright, why don't we take a seat?
Your channel.
We can we'll just relax for a bit and figure out what's going on.
3221, what's your 20?
Okay.
I'll be on the dirt road nearest 4022 at the end of the Sandy Airstrip runway.
Hey, firm, I'll be in around 20 seconds out.
And so,
7, I'll be 10-1 fire.
so what's going on? There's something going on that we don't know about? I mean...
No.
I mean, this is the third time that we're out here. You were arguing with the street sign. The street sign was arguing back.
16, I'll be back out, Joshua. 3028 with that red bike again.
Yeah. I mean, you were there just being a helicopter just now. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on.
I've got a feeling that bike's gonna take off from bow here in a second.
If it does, you can break.
Alright. You want me to take one down the fire and get you medics?
Hang on. I think County's got one en route. Alright, so we're gonna have an ambulance come back out and check you out. I think we're gonna have to have them...
No, I don't need a...
No, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get you down to the hospital. They're gonna have to check you out. Because there's obviously something going on, and we have to make sure that you're okay.
No, you don't understand it.
That's the thing. I don't understand. But what I do understand is that you're having some sort of mental crisis.
No, I just don't want to talk about it. That's it.
Unfortunately, I mean, everything is pointing at some sort of mental crisis that you're going through right now. And, I mean, our job is to make sure that you are safe, and the best way that we can do that is to get you help from a medical professional.
16, back tonight.
See, I would say that's fine, but I don't think I want that, actually.
I understand nobody likes going to the hospital, but I think it's what's going to be best for you, and that's what we have to concern ourselves with. What is going to be best for you to help you to make sure that you get better. And I mean,
User joined your channel.
that's not something that we can do ourselves, and so that's why we have to have a doctor talk to you.
230 back in channel.
Fire's gonna have a medic en route for you, sir.
10-4, county
Thank
radio
you.
back in channel. Break, can I have a unit head to
think
4010
that's
Route 68?
Too much.
Mr. Marcus, do you have some sort of, I mean, besides PTSD and asthma and all that, is there something else going on that we don't know about that
10-4, 220, be
might be
advised, we have a
undiagnosed
gas
or
drive-off
just not
at
in
4010
your
at the gas station on Route 68.
medical
RP
history?
reported that about 10 minutes ago, a light blue two-door LG with
Can
a
I
black
just
spoiler
talk
filled up
to
on
you
gas and
instead
drove
of
away without
and
paying,
have
left
the
in a
other
western
person
direction.
just go
You good?
with the...
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, I'm gonna head on over there then.
230, I'm back 10-8. I'm at 4022 if I need to head that way. 10-4. Archer will be 23 at the gas station. If you guys want to start spreading out looking, I'll see if we got CCTV and
So what's going
put
on?
out anything again. Yes, sir.
Archer, just confirming details. Did you say it was a light blue two-door vehicle?
10-4, light blue two-door LG with a black spoiler.
10-4, I believe I'm gonna have the plate in the RR of the vehicle.
What's going on?
You wouldn't understand anyways.
10-4, I will notify state as well.
Well,
County
I
out of
mean,
channel.
we gotta try. We gotta try to understand.
Fine, I guess I'll... I don't know. I guess let's just say that sorry, I gotta be mad for a second.
User left your channel.
Alright. How's it going, Miss Winters?
I think she just had to go into her head for just a second.
So, I know you like having me out here, but like, the
Listen.
fight game made for dirt.
Listen, I just wanted to see your pretty face again.
Oh, I know.
So come on
Love
over
you
for a
too.
second. Make sure that ambulance doesn't take that turn too hard. It did that once, it rolled it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was a good day. We had like 4 scenes going on at once with like 3 cops. It was a good time.
Yeah. I just came back out of my head, and Chief goes, "Yeah, Rapid One. Now that you're back, feel free to take any of the 4 pending medical calls." I'm like, "Excuse me." The what?
Good lord. Alright, so she was out here being a helicopter
Yeah.
in the middle of the road. She said that I wouldn't understand what's going on. There's nothing wrong. She started to say something, but then she teared up, and then she got real quiet. Well, she's in her head now. I don't think that counts, but
Okay.
So there's obviously something going on.
Yeah. I'll see if I can maybe get through to her, because I was with her earlier. She's going down to Pillbox now, no matter what.
30 to 20,
For a mental.
I'm gonna say, yeah, something cold would be good.
Well, so earlier she bumped into a street sign and was arguing with it and said it was talking back. But she said she hadn't taken any of the drugs or alcohol with her prescribed medication. I can't really
we're doing
say
everything,
you're
huh?
lying
Okay.
to me. I need to do a drug test on you because she wasn't exhibiting
do the
any
hydrate.
signs of being on any other drugs or
County back to
alcohol.
channel break. County to all units, be advised. County will be 10-7,
no
10-42. Have a good night.
And the posture check.
10-4, thank you for dispatching.
Ahmad can
So
email
is
the
our
chat,
only
and then we'll do a double ad time as soon as we're done with the
That's on my
song.
tablet. Only medication
And
is
another hydrate, so I'm gonna have to use
salbutamol
that
just
adjunct.
for her asthma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only medication. Okay. I mean, I was gonna say I bumped into a lamppost and apologized,
Whenever we
but
get
I
a
don't think I've
vehicle
ever got into
description,
an
make sure
argument
to
with
notify
No, she, from what I heard from Wolf, she was arguing with it.
and it was arguing back.
Alright, sure, I'll get details out. I ran the vehicle earlier.
As if she was having a full-blown argument with another person. She said it was arguing back to her. And then she was, a helicopter?
User disconnected from your
Well,
channel.
she's definitely got some sort of neuro issues.
So the way that we're gonna go about this is
User disconnected
get
from
some
your channel.
restraints ready on the stretcher. Just don't make them visible. We're gonna see if we can just kind of coerce her into the ambulance.
Yeah.
If not, I mean, I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and say at this point she's not in the right state of mind to deny our medical treatment. I think we're all in agreement there.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So she's a helicopter. I think we've
Yes.
gone borderline past the line of, ma'am, would you like to go to the medical center?
Yeah. Okay. So she is going for 5150 now. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna see if I can kind of coerce her into the ambulance. If that doesn't work, we'll figure it out.
We'll get her in there.
We'll try our hardest. I mean, if she gets too aggressive and really combative, we can always sedate, but let's hope.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, let's hope it
because
prefer not to.
she seems more confused than combative, but if she does get combative, we will have to.
We have
Yeah,
no other
confusion
choice.
can always turn into combativeness if you don't know what's trying to happen.
I don't want one of the propellers taking out an eye.
Or biting a chunk out of your arm.
Emote only
Oh,
chat
that
looks like
easy.
double emote only chat time.
So, you said you were going to approach here?
Yeah, I'll talk to her, see what I can do, see if she's back from her head yet.
Okay, well, we'll stay back. Just let us know if you want us.
Yep.
Stay close.
105 the primary unit on the drive-off.
Hey, Miss Winters.
Careful.
You back from our walk?
Yeah, I got your vehicle 1005.
Flight? I guess not.
1011.
Hello. Let's go into emote only and hot
Guess
second.
we'll just hang out for a second. Yeah, she's still in her head, so we'll just hang out here for the time being.
That's fine.
150, I'll be back to Nate from that call.
Tuesday, I'll be en route to 105's location for you, 202.
Sorry, what was the name again, just to confirm?
Nova Winters.
Nova Winters. Okay.
God, that sun is bright.
Isn't it? I'm gonna just take this hat off.
Can you come down and stand yourself, please?
Oh, you said...
Oh, yeah.
I know the medical conditions right now.
Asthma, PTSD, anxiety, no notes, no allergies, no emergency contact.
207 County, we get that. 207 County, can I get
Yes.
County 2? 4007, everybody would like track
So,
entrance.
Miss Winters.
Advising fire, so let's go on scene.
You said you think that you're a helicopter?
No, I don't think that, actually.
Okay, so what were we doing standing in the road spinning with our arms out from what we've heard?
What? Why? What is that?
Would it be fine if I, just talk to you and Rick about that?
Yeah, you guys wanna go back to the ambulance?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a dog with. Oh, okay. I don't understand.
203 County, you can show me clear from that last scene. I'll be back today.
I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds, folks. I don't think there's anything that I'm gonna be needed for here for a hot minute, but I'm just gonna keep it going just in case. 1 second.
207 County, I'll be clear off my last. I'll be back at 10-8.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I heard what sounded like thunder and wanted to make sure we weren't in crazy weather time. Looks like it is going to start thunderstorming here soon. So hopefully it's not too bad, but if stuff starts getting a little wonky, we'll call the stream just to be on the safe side.
Wolf, you want to come over here? So, bit of a weird circumstance that we've got.
How come?
So, she received some bad news on the phone, got a bad phone call, something. I don't know. She's being a little bit, I guess, not standoffish, but I don't know if I want to talk about it or not. Kind of attitude right now.
Right.
She does seem very, I don't want to say distraught, but she does seem pretty anxious, pretty worried. She had to go on another short walk, so I'm going to figure a few more things out when she returns. I don't think she's going to go to the hospital, or going to want to go.
10-4, meet myself in 216.
She's staying at the dorms at the university down in Rockford Hills. Gonna see if maybe I can call her an Uber or a cab or something to bring her down there.
Sorry, a what?
An Uber.
Ah, right.
Or a cab. Maybe a life driver. I don't know.
My main question is, what happened to the
User joined your channel.
Yes, I was getting to that. So she kind of freaked out. I don't exactly know what the context of that phone call was. I'm trying to talk to her about it. I don't know, it's not going super well. But yeah, it was just some bad news that she got, I guess, and she was just trying to like zone out from it, I guess, and just trying to like, I don't know. She said it was doing it kind of helped her zone out and not think about it.
Was she like? Did she say that she was just spinning around with her arms in the air, or?
Yeah, so she said she was just trying to kind of like slap herself out of it, I guess.
Right.
Not obviously not in the self-harm way, because I asked her about it and she said she's never harmed herself, never thought about harming herself, just trying to snap herself out of it.
Did she call in, or was it a bystander?
I think it was a bystander. And the thing is, there's really nothing. Obviously, it's a mental health issue, but it's not enough for us to concretely 5150 her.
Yeah, no,
because
we've got all that.
She is in the right state of mind. She's 19. She's in the right state of mind to make a decision of, hey, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
It's just two, I guess, very extenuating circumstances of the running into the sign and now spinning around in a circle.
When on that call that you went to, when she with the sign,
yeah,
was she like full on like talking and having a full on conversation when you got there, or was that what you were told?
That's what I was told from Wolf and Valentino.
Right.
When I showed up and I introduced myself and I talked to her, she was very calm. The other medic looked at her for the most part, but when I made my initial introduction, she was calm. She was, well mannered. Her demeanor seemed fine. She seems a little bit shaky right now, but like I said, she just got some really bad news over the phone.
Yeah.
So it's understandable that she'd be a bit shaken. I'm trying to figure out best case scenario here because I do want to get her back to the city.
Maybe she does have a neurological condition. It's just that it isn't on show all
I
the
mean,
time.
here's the thing, alright? PTSD can form pretty much anything.
It
It
can,
can
yeah.
at least come in the form of anything, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So what I'll do, like I said, I'm gonna try and figure out the best way to word this. I'm gonna see if maybe she'll go down with you guys. I'll come with because apparently she trusts me. I will come down. We'll go just like code 2. I'll follow you guys down to Pillbox.
Yeah.
They'll run any tests on her that they need to run, and if she comes back all clean for mental, I'll figure out a way to get her back to the dorms and get her back to where she's staying. Because
here you go. One thing I may suggest is before
disconnected from
you
your
try and get her
channel.
loaded up, try and get her to know one of us and trust one of us. That way she doesn't feel like completely like so she doesn't feel like an alien in the medic.
yeah, that's I'm gonna try that. That's part of the reason why I'm also gonna follow y'all down there, just so she knows she can look out the back window and see that I'm right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go talk to her, see if I can call one of you guys over.
Yeah.
Who's planning on being in the back if I do get her.
I don't know. Do you want to be in the back or do you want me to?
No, you can go if you want.
All right,
Okay.
Jerome, I'll get back on the radio when I can, and I'll let you know. Okay.
Jerome.
Okay, I'm Winston, but okay.
Winston, I'm sorry.
You're
sorry.
okay. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
No, when we do get that, we should also just request a brain scan just in case, because it could be a subdermal hematoma as well that could be causing mood changes and everything like that, just as a precaution.
It's possible. Well, yeah, I guess smacking the head would also, it could definitely bring that up as a
Exactly,
problem.
yeah. It might have been a delayed concussion, which might also be fighting with the PTSD, which might also have another knock-on effect on literally anything. The effects of literally anything can go on and on.
Buddy joined your channel.
And I would just rather get that sorted and know that she is okay and doesn't have any outstanding neurological conditions or doesn't have anything that is tumor related or anything that can impact her that much.
Yeah. No, I got what you mean.
Yeah, it's better to be on the safe side than to just leave it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's sad. Everyone seems to be getting off at even times.
2:30 County,
Yeah.
I'll be 10-8 up of the gas station.
Wow.
Great, now Thicky Sticky is unmanned.
Oh.
105 today.
Did you just say Sticky Sticky?
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's our ladder truck.
That's what we call
It's
it.
Thicky Sticky.
Not to forget Boo Boo Bus.
Yeah. No, wait, and then isn't one Wambulance as well?
Ambulance, correct?
Yeah. There's another one, I don't remember.
Would you like to know, like, every single one that we've had?
There's a nickname for all of them.
Of course there is. Okay, you guys. Oh gosh.
I forget, what's engines again?
Wetty Betty.
Yep, there it is.
Are you guys okay?
Oh no, we're
no,
fine.
Absolutely not. But since when has that ever stopped us?
That's a factual statement. I don't believe you. Is there something in the water at the fire department, or?
Oh, absolutely. It's called H2O.
Yeah.
They're the atoms that make up the molecules in the water.
Yes, you see, like every medic. So, for example, medic 1 was Boo Boo Bus 1. Then we had Boo Boo Bus 2 and Boo Boo Bus 5. We had Thicky Sticky, which is the ladders. Well, now we only have 1, so Thicky Sticky. Wetty Betty, which is engine 1 and engine 2. Sorry, engine 5 and engine 2. Then we have
User
Tiny
disconnected
Techie
from
for
your
squad.
channel.
and for the fly cars, Speedy McBossface. Just thought I'd let you know. Although I do like Thicky Sticky a bit better.
Yeah, I think that's the best one out of all of them.
Oh, it definitely is. Everyone knows ambulances as boo-boo buses, but Thicky Sticky, come on now. Who doesn't like Thicky Sticky?
Exactly.
I'm gonna go over here
Oh no, come
before
on,
I
we'll
catch
socialise.
something. Oh Lord.
I hate
So-
to ask, but have you like persistently like suggested?
Yes.
Oh,
I've
that's
tried.
disappointing.
I don't want to overwhelm her because right now she is literally on the verge of breaking down and crying in front of me, and I don't want to end up, you know, contributing anything to that.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know when you checked for a concussion,
Mm-hmm.
did anything come back?
McPaul and them did know. They just had a little bit of bruising on top of the head.
Okay. So
No
you didn't
sign.
check for a concussion.
No, they did. They ran a full. They ran a full field mental and a field concussion on her. Pupils were fine. No damage inside the ears. No damage to the head, other than a little bit of bruising.
Yeah. I mean, I would
Okay.
like to, but if she's denying it, then that's perfectly fine. We'll just get the form out and get her to sign it.
Yeah, I'll get her to sign it when I leave.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because she does kind of want less people out and around here, so I'm seeing what I can do to accommodate that.
Yeah, we got you.
Are you guys needed anywhere?
No, not currently.
All right. If you just want to, maybe, is Med 5 in the city?
Med 5 is.
Let me ask.
I'm pretty sure they're back at station.
Yes, and just to confirm, Chief and the DC have also gone 42.
Okay, I'm gonna call Chief and see if he's still in state. Because I do want to ask him about this.
Yeah.
See if I can keep you guys up here just in the area just in case.
Yeah, so would you want us to go down to like the
202 from 221. Two from 221 direct. Any available supervisor?
Hey, Wolf.
1 second.
Yep.
105, are you available to come over to my scene real quick?
No, for which postal?
It's gonna be 4022. It's gonna be the dirt road on the end of the Sandy Shores Airfield runway.
10-4, I'll be 97.
Definitely. What's up?
Yeah. So she doesn't want to go with us. Obviously, I can't force her to because she's just it's just very, very emotional right now. Nothing's exhibiting any major mental health. I tried to persist with her to come with us. She doesn't want to. It's her right to not come down with us because I can't just force a medical eval on somebody who's fit in the mind. I'm having the medics just go sit over by the bank because she's kind of freaking out with people right now. Are you clearing out and you're getting relieved by 105 or?
No, I'm this is the third time that I've been out with her, and so I'm gonna ask the supervisor what legally we can do to have her taken to the hospital, because there's something wrong here, and I don't feel comfortable just leaving her. So
there
if
is
there's
something
anything
wrong.
that we can do legally to force her to go, then I'm gonna push that avenue.
Yeah, that's all good. I'm trying to take the delicate way to try and kind of coerce her to go. I don't want to freak her out at all. Because, you know, that's how we have to do things. I'm trying. I'm going to do what I can until 105 gets here. Obviously, I can't just, like, walk up, sedate her, and take her and be like, you need a mental eval. And if they run a bunch of scans on her and she comes back clean, then, you know, it's me on the chopping block for that lawsuit. So I'm just
Right.
going to keep talking to her, do what I can. Once he gets here, just kind of ease him into the area. I don't want her freaking out at all.
Okay, yeah, when I see him pulling up, I'll start walking so that he stops his car a little farther ways back.
He can come up into this area. I just saw him, like, getting out and walking over to us.
Right. Yeah, because, I mean, she needs to at least be looked at by a psychiatrist or something. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
even if it's, you know, she got a bad phone call, her response to that is
not healthy.
No. Having a full-blown conversation with a street sign,
Well,
standing in the middle of the road, being a
yeah.
helicopter, sitting on the side of the road near the road, I mean, it's just not...
Yeah. I mean, worst comes to worst, or I guess best comes to best. I don't even know. I mean, she's living in a dorm in the city. She doesn't, like, have anyone in the state. I live, like, a block from that university, so I can always keep in contact with the college and keep an eye on her through that.
All right. Well, we'll exhaust whatever legal options we can do, and then if there's nothing that we can do to have her get checked out, then we'll just, I don't know, we'll get her down to the...
We'll figure
city
something out.
somehow.
Yeah. All right.
And it is thundering, so it seems like the storm is coming my way. So if I have to cut the stream short, I do apologize. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. I don't know how bad the storm is supposed to be. It's not, doesn't sound like it's raining as of yet, but it is thundering quite a bit. Oh. Came from a different way. Hey, Colonel, thanks for coming out.
What's going on, buddy?
So this is the third time that I've been out with her. First time she was sitting just on the side of Joshua, near that cutoff where the semi-trucks park. Just kind of sitting there, didn't know where she was, really. Didn't know where she wanted to go. And then, as I was driving by, about 10 minutes later, she was arguing with a street sign. And come to find out she was having just basically a full-blown argument with it. It was arguing back with her. So we had medics come out. They said that they couldn't see any mental problems with her. She said they claim that she's, you know, a fit state. Let me get a 911 out here. She's in the middle of the road, pretending to be a helicopter. So we have medics come out again. They still claim that she has that she's of sound mind and body. I don't know the legalities. Is there anything that we can do to force her to get down to PBMH to see a psychiatrist, or do we just have to kind of wait and see what happens from here?
I mean, if you have reason to believe that she's 5150, then you can definitely,
Cookie Liver, thank you for the follow. Welcome
you know,
to the stream.
transport yourself. You can self-transport them because I understand where medics are coming from. They have to have reason to transport. You know, but if medically there's nothing that they're seeing, you can self-transport to a ward. So, you know, at least get them checked out, see what's going on. Because if it's something like that, they're definitely in an altered state of mind. So, and you're not seeing any like narcotics or anything like that, like any signs of that.
The only thing I noticed was a slight nicotine-y smell. But other than that, I haven't noticed anything. Medics haven't noticed anything. I guess the only other concern is that I guess what prompted the argument with the street sign is she hit her head on it because she wasn't paying attention. So I'm also concerned of some sort of maybe like a brain bleed or something, but medical's not seeing anything. So
Yeah.
223, you can show me on a
Even
ped check.
still, you know, it's one of
Eastbound
those
Joshua
things
Road,
that,
postal 3026. There's gonna be
you know, them arguing with a sign, like normally you wouldn't
one
see
seems to have a
somebody
vehicle
arguing with
tipped
a,
over. Go ahead and
a
run me
sign.
informational.
You know, you wouldn't argue with it. You would just kind of laugh at yourself or whatever and keep it moving. You know, I mean, if you're feeling that, you know, in your best judgment, she's in an altered state of mind and is a danger to herself to be out here, I would definitely transport her to a ward yourself if medical is able to.
Alright, yeah, he said he's trying to talk to her and coerce her into voluntarily going, but I'll give it another couple minutes, and if she doesn't want to, then we'll just 5150 and I'll get her down there myself.
Yeah, for sure.
User
So, I mean, I
disconnected
can
from
hang
your
out.
channel.
It doesn't sound like anything major's going on unless, I mean, I don't hear anybody queuing up for Montana, but...
I mean, if you want to en route to that, I should be fine here. She hasn't been combative or anything like that. I just wanted someone that might know a little more about the situation, because I've never dealt with a mental issue before, so.
I got you. No worries. Yeah, as long as you're good, I'll go out to her, make sure she's good, and then if you need anything, just key up and I'll do what I can.
Alright, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You stay safe.
You as well, sir.
105 to 23, which 20?
Be advised, I'll be eastbound Joshua Road.
So you think maybe you'd be ready to
3026.
come down with us? Get you back down to the city quicker too. We'll, you know, call you a cab or a free box and drive you back over to the campus.
No.
Okay,
I
Label,
actually
thank you
don't
for
think
the
I'm gonna go
follow.
just yet.
Welcome to the stream.
Okay. Just gonna have a talk with Mr. Wolf for a minute, alright? I'll be right back. What did Noli have to say?
Alright, so he said that if I feel like she is in an altered state of mind, I do have the authority to issue a 5150 and transport her down there myself.
Yes, I can do the same thing. I just don't know. That's the problem.
Right. I mean, if you guys don't mind transporting, I'll take the brunt of any blowback that'll come from it. Because I just don't want to put her in handcuffs and put her in the back of my car. And that's, I mean, I don't want to have to take that route, but she needs to get down to Pillbox and be seen by a psychiatrist. So if you want, I will make the call to 5150, and if you can get your boo boo bus back down here, as they like to call it, I will we'll go that route, because if she's not going to willingly go, then we're going to get her down there one way or another.
I mean, I'll back you up on it. If you want, I can just declare it because I can pull the rank card, I guess, if I need to.
I mean, I don't want you to get any fallback from it. This is fully on me, so I'll go ahead and make the call. I just need your ambulance to transport.
Yeah, I'll back you on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she said she's gonna go back down to the campus, which I don't think she's lying to me about, but she said she's not going yet, and I'll go later, and I'm like, well, I don't really want to do that. I want you to go now and talk to them, and she told me the context of, you know, what she heard over the phone. Pretty heavy news, but not really the best reasoning to go spin out in the middle of the road.
Right. I'm also concerned because, I mean, they said that they've seen some bruising on the top of her head. I'm also concerned that there might be something more worse going on. So.
Yeah. Alright, I'll call them up.
Okay. I can see I'm going to make a best friend in a few minutes here.
Can I get you back over here, 4022 on our scene? We're going to be declaring a 5150 on the female.
Make sure you watch your head with the... Oh, the rotors. Listen, okay, if they trust me to pilot a large aircraft 200 feet in the air, I think I can...
Alright, I'm going to go try and deliver this
rotor.
as easy as possible.
Okay.
Alright, hey Nova.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back to the dorms, actually.
Okay, well, it is rather convenient timing because we're gonna have our ambulance come back and we are gonna take you down to the hospital today, alright?
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to go back to dorms. I'm getting tired.
Okay, yep, it's just gonna be, you know, just our protocol. They are gonna look at you for a bit down there, check out the bump on your head and anything else that they need to, and they'll get you back, hopefully to the dorms within the next hour or two, alright?
That's fine.
Alright, you want us to get up and come over to the ambulance? Alright. You're gonna have firefighter Winston in the back here with you. Been working with him for a while. He's really good at what he does, alright?
Hello, ma'am. My name is Firefighter Winston. Do you have a name I could call you?
Okay, I'm gonna follow you guys down there.
Alright.
Alright, thank you, boss.
Yeah, that was a surprising change of pace.
Yes, I wasn't anticipating that at all.
No, because it's been, I think I think what now, we've been out with her for almost an hour on just this. Just hanging out here with her, about 45 minutes I've been out here. I don't know how long you were here before I showed up. Yeah, I had to go from 45 minutes of no, I'm not
User
going.
joined your
just
channel.
to say, oh.
Yeah.
It's actually near the Winters.
Alright, I have to go in my head for a second. I'll be right back.
Is it okay if I just call you Nova?
Yep, thank you.
That's fine.
We're back, folks.
Is it okay if I get a quick set of vitals?
Alright, folks, I'm going to go into ad break real quick, and then I'll be back. This weather is getting worse. I'll be back in a few minutes, folks.
You just walk right out the door. Don't want to do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be gone. do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be gone. You're so distant when you're home, always hanging by your phone. Do I even know you? And I get paranoid sometimes, 'cause I know that you ain't mine, and I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be
Okay, folks, I apologize. There is actually a couple emergency alerts where I live. First being a severe thunderstorm watch, I believe. And we also have a tornado warning, which is why I stepped away real quick, because a tornado siren went off for about 3 seconds. But hasn't gone off, so if I do have to, seek shelter, I do apologize for cutting the stream off randomly, but, safety first and all that jazz. But we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to not focus on the freakishly scary world that's going on outside. County 221. Show me time. Yeah, I barely heard it over my my headset, so hopefully I will hear it. Why does it sound like there's nobody in my channel because there's only 4 of us in there. We should probably try to move. Yeah, and there's only 4 or 5 of us in Sheriff and maybe 5 or 6 in Metro. It might, I mean, it's up for whoever highest ranking in the channel is, which is, I think, Colonel Noli. And Under Sheriff DJ, if they want to merge, but that might be the best case action. I'm gonna get some gas and fuel. Of course it's not going to activate.
One fast and 1 citation.
Why does it sound like they ripped it out? Okay.
Metro will be clear of the assist with 23 back tending.
Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, dispatchers always get off a lot earlier than the others. I can understand though. It can only be fun for so long to sit and look at a screen all day. Yeah, I believe that. I couldn't imagine trying to run 3 LEO departments, a fire department, take 911 calls. That's way too much for one person to have to handle themselves, for sure.
User joined your channel.
Well, that just sounds like a terrible time. Come on, turn. Holy crap. I hate the AI in this game. Why? 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 Why is it a thing? Why would that be coded that way? Why would the car turning have the right of way? Rockstar developers, come on. Tell me what's going on. I don't think very many, if I'm honest with you. $27, and there are 4 in the county and 7 in the city. So, you know, even split, I guess. Always great.
County, I'll be back 1041 tonight. Ready, County 202.
Oh, we got dispatch back.
202. Clear merge with all Leo.
The rest are LEO and fire.
Discretion of 105, but it's clear from county side. 105 is clear. 10-4, I need to stand by for someone.
And we're transferring over to Metro. If you don't turn, if you don't move, you're getting on the expressway. Go, dude! You're getting on the fucking expressway.
Metro, I'll be back 1041 tonight.
2020.
Control to Metro units. You have all of Leo in channel. Thank you.
Nope, nope, nope. Can't do it. Don't have the ability to do it.
Control out of channel. Alright, sure. Do we have a unit available to route to Sandy for the power?
222 can.
10-5, if you want to take it, appreciate it.
I didn't even see that. What the flying shit? We're just gonna put you out of your misery there, bud. Nah, you don't get to drive head on with me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Control back to channel.
Metro advising ensure the assignment 5717 code 4.
10-4, break 204, 10-9 last, you were in county.
10-1-2-16 to this channel, he's got a pursuit.
16, I just lost our suspect. Last team, stand by. Last team southbound, Toledo Boulevard.
What kind of vehicle you got?
It's gonna be a dirt bike, red in color.
Solid copy, let's get units on GOH.
221, I'm around from Union.
Available, activate airship, please.
Cruiser, activate.
User joined your channel.
Cruiser ready, commander to BPD's activated, please.
395, please, bye-bye.
What was the last known direction?
It's gonna be southbound Toledo Boulevard in the Toledo Bay area. He definitely most likely hit GOH south.
What's the vehicle description? I'm on Yankee right now.
It's a red dirt bike occupied by Josh Smith.
10-4, I'll notify if he comes in to Metro through Yankee.
Copy.
I want to find 216, what's he wanted for?
Eagle 1 left off, CPD's good up. 7 spot down, 2 times zone, current last one direction, trouble please.
105 last advisor south on Toledo Boulevard.
Good copy, Eagle 1 is going to be near.
Control 216, is this possible fleeing or looting gonna be from your last call, the gas drive off 4010?
Want to find that gas drive off, please.
Thanks, sir. Control, understand fire.
User joined your channel.
I don't think he would have made it down this far that quick. But we'll keep going anyway. Have a good night, Astrid. Alright.
advising, we're going to be entering county jurisdiction. We're going to be attempting to locate the bike.
Breach, which we got up southbound Joshua. Crossing over on Sonora now. He's going up the hill towards Mount Vinewood. Correction, Patriot Canyon, 4009. Actually, there's less visual. Last seen heading up towards Patriot Canyon. Not sure if you have made it. Contraction.
Did you say it was a red dirt bike?
10-4.
I have one parked at the gas station. I'm not sure if it was a local dirt bike or not.
Be advised, it's a Manchez we're looking for. In Jogogan Channel.
I think it's the more beefier one.
Freezer advising, sorry, Eagle 1 advising, have you got an address on the RL Comanches?
It's not a good day to be in a Charger.
I ain't seen shit.
Same.
Ain't barely go no damn where with this damn thing.
Now I gotta go super slow up those trails. Can't do nothing. Definitely not unfurling a dirt bike up these hills.
No, I'm about to get my damn bike out.
Might need to. Might be the only thing able to follow them.
his address at? In Sandy?
His home address is, hang on. It's in the city, 6078 North Conquer.
Where's the Eagle at?
Last I heard he was in Polito, but he may have started heading towards Sandy. I haven't heard anything from him in a minute.
I got some new traffic division cars.
Yeah, they just got him repainted a couple days ago.
Nice.
Yeah, they're nice and sexy now. See, y'all got your cars updated too, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that's nice.
We don't want nothing else if it ain't the damn Durango.
What's that?
Shit. Talking to Noli. He ain't trying to get my damn Durango back.
What the hell? You need the Durango. It's like, it's the nicest car we got.
No.
You stay safe, LT.
What?
You stay safe out there.
Yeah, you too.
Good shot, channel. Control like a channel.
Ooh, it's looking mighty green outside right now.
Eagle 1, we're gonna be at the listed address for the suspect. I unmarked officer did a little bit of a peep. There's no current activity at the house. Tonight? The listed address of the suspect does not have any activity at the moment. This was checked by an unmarked officer, possibly either inside or still on the run. Support.
You good, boss? Wait, wait. Nobody in the car. Did he lose? Two 202 from 221 direct. What's your 20, sir?
Kempson, Hillside.
Tonight?
Be advised. Suspect just made contact with our undercover. Said he's going to be at the Alhambra gas station. Let's keep all marked units out of that area. Let's get an air unit circling at a high altitude.
We go, Eagle 1 is going to be in here.
God damn. Thought you was dead.
No. Up the hillside.
Okay.
Oh boy, is that Humber they said?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we get you. You know, the son of a bitch.
Controller channel 911.
User left your channel.
Section be advised, the helicopter over Sandy Shores is too obvious. If you want to either get higher or just get out of the area for now.
Even advising with the cameras on the Eagle, we can't get high enough without not seeing the subject at the gas station on the premises.
If we're just going to vacate the premises while we're undercover, let you know when you can re-enter if we have the suspect.
We hope.
I mean, that's one way to roll your window down. I don't think it's the right way, but it'll do its job. I'm gonna get over to the Joshua side of 13, I think. Just to be safe.
User joined your channel.
Control back in channel.
Oh, God.
216, all units converge on the gas station. We're going to take our undercover into custody. Apparently suspect's in the area. He wants to see the undercover get taken into custody before he turns himself in. Be advised, undercover is going to be a white male. hat on, black shirt, shorts.
Eagle 1, copy, you can move again.
What the hell? What are you guys? Hey! What is going on here?
See your hands.
Okay, chill out. My
Cross.
hands are up.
Get on your knees, buddy.
Okay. Don't shoot me.
We're not. Let me get you to move in.
Got it.
You're covered. Go on, less lethal.
I did not hurt nobody.
Alright, stand up.
Yes, sir.
One on 5 update, we're gonna have the undercover in custody at this time. Want you to stand by for further. If unnecessary, we're gonna want to start clearing off your clear.
Dude, what's the description of the male we're looking for?
Gonna be a white male. If you want to look up Josh Smith in the CAD, you should be able to see a picture of him.
10-4, is he wearing the same clothing?
Stand by.
We got a male wearing a white shirt across the street, recording with his phone.
Alright, pushing the car.
Tipper, where at across the street?
The hot dog stand. Possibly a local, unsure.
Eagle 1 advise, it's gonna be a local.
363, I just had a male pass me near his registered address. Excessive speeds northbound Baytree Canyon. I believe he is on a red Manches.
Yeah, 10-4, that's him. Don't engage. Get the air unit above to get a lock. And then we'll wait to engage once he enters county jurisdiction.
10-4, he's in county. I'm giving a loose follow in an unmarked car. He's near Mount Hand Road right now, going southbound.
User disconnected from your channel. Buddy disconnected from your channel.
Suspect asked if I can call him and let him know once our guy's in custody, so I'm gonna give him a call and see if we can get him to meet me somewhere. Alright, Joe, I got a bike at northbound on Joshua. Copy. Control to any available North PD unit.
363.
363, if you're still not failing that suspect, can I have you respond to a call at 8146 for a check? All details in CAD.
10-4, I'll be en route.
105-202, he never passed.
2, I just had shots fired. I believe he's on that road, 3031. Units, stay back. Let's get the air unit to get a lock, then we'll converge. Air unit, just let us know once you have a lock on him.
125, he's heading south towards the airfield now. He's in the dirt.
Eagle 1, we copy.
Be advised, he did advise me he has a knife as well as a firearm, so use caution.
Is that him heading northbound again?
Denver, I believe that's the guy.
Yeah, that's him.
Yo, what's the current pulse on street?
Panorama 3038 in front of the gas station here.
You got one locked.
Copy. Just waiting on my partner. Stand by. 16 Eagle, is that him by that red truck?
Yeah, Burke, he's, seems he's attempted to hide behind it. The one, he's gonna be taking off now. Gonna hang, taking a right, eastbound, East Joshua Road.
Shots fired.
Taking a right, and another right, heading westbound, parallel, East Joshua Road, on the dirt road.
16 lethal force is authorized. If you want to use the vehicle to head him off, go for it.
Taking off over the railroad, continuing near the trailers, Burrell, southbound Panorama Drive, taking left Chola, left onto Smoke Tree, 3040, past Caclaw on the off-road.
What the fuck? I don't even know what the hell that was, but that was bullshit.
Continuing towards the bunker, heading towards the 15, correct in Sonora. Now in opposite bound lanes, northbound Sonora. Passing, correction, pulling into the gas station 3051. Foot bail, stealing a Jackal plate 29 Michael Foxtrot Sierra 658. Just shots fired, shots fired. Heading southbound, correct lane, Sonora Freeway. Vehicle pit. In reverse, southbound. Making a U-turn now, heading northbound Sonora Freeway, correct lane. About to hit Echo. Getting in, stay with that deputy. Passing mile marker Echo. Rotate Foxtrot. Passing Foxtrot.
Ooh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Two, if you want to move in for pit.
Holy shit.
God damn.
About to pass the Joshua.
Tried to pit his ass and he shoved me into the
Taking a left.
barricade.
Now northbound in opposite bound lanes. Sonora.
16, we're going to try to get
Go
ahead
get
of the
his
lane
ass.
spikes in front of the tunnel so you can't enter.
User disconnected from your channel.
Approaching and now passing Henry. .1050 with the state trooper or sheriff deputy. .105, we got him final stop 2000. Get a unit with that blue Charger.
192, I got it.
Damn. Really wasn't that. I mean, it was more or less I just kind of bumped into the thing. I'm not gonna say that was a super hard or any medical. I mean, GTA is GTA, and that probably wouldn't have been that bad. Dude, pick a fucking lane, you idiot.
Hold on, we're gonna be breaking it off.
Eagle 1 is going to be RTB VPD for refueling. Do you need his backup or should we go 10-7?
Thank you for hospitality.
Hey, let's get this siren shut off.
I don't hear any sounds.
Alright, I got his gun. I got his weapon secured. If someone wants to come over here and try to get this door unjammed.
Not at all.
Hey, what's the status on your two up there?
Yeah, good.
Alright, I got his front hands cuffed, so they're in the front, so.
105 Unit 10-1, get medical up here at 2000. We're gonna have possibly officers and the suspect out.
Denver County, Channel.
Yeah, you guys can holster up. I got his weapons.
Yeah.
Is he responsive?
I didn't get a chance to check on him. I just secured him from weapons.
Hey, keep C-spine and get him away from this car. It's smoking. Get vehicles away from this thing. Hold C-spine. I'll help you get him.
Well, you're still talking, walking, so it's the good news.
Y'all alright?
Alright.
Turn back in channel break control 105 and other units treating injuries. You have Engine 5 and Medic 1 en route. Separate, thank you.
Alrighty.
Eagle 1 touchdown.
Anything hurting you?
Everything.
Good night, bro.
You know what just happened?
No.
Know where you at?
No. I'm at home, ain't I?
No, sir. You want to grab me a med kit real quick?
Yoda.
Eagle 1 is going to be responded 398, 39. Sorry, 3's right for me about tonight.
If you're able to.
10 for 3.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Whoa, Jesus. I have never seen it look that color outside before. I'll be right back.
Control 10-6, 2 mix.
How you guys doing over here?
Good. He's awake now. Possible concussion. Doesn't really know what happened. He's got glass shards all over the place.
Okay, I'm back. It's like, I don't know, I'd definitely say it's green. For sure. And it's flooded like a motherfucker outside. But it's not thundering and lightning as of yet, knock on wood. And I mean, we haven't been
Thought I heard somebody.
killed by a tornado yet, so.
Not too much I can do for you about the glass. Gonna have to wait for medics to get here for that. I don't want to cut a vein or anything trying to pull it out, so I'm gonna leave that to them.
Just do it. I'll bleed to death, it's easier.
Oh. Here they come now.
What's going on? Like, you know, why am I here?
Well, you ran from the county, and then you ran from us.
I've been at home all day. We
Ended up still in the bike. You were on a bike, and then you ended up still in the car.
I've been on the bike. I've been at home all day.
No, sir, you have not.
Yeah, I have.
That's not the case. Wouldn't be here if you was at home.
That's what I'm saying. I was at home. Someone must have abducted me.
Yeah, you do any drugs?
No. Used to sell it, not do it.
Hello. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you followed the rule. Don't get high on your own supply.
Richard, we have a unit stay with the bike, get that sorted.
What's going on, boys? Hello, how you doing?
Dude, you want to head back to wherever it's at? If someone can take over blocking the road for me.
Got a deep laceration on his head. He's
I'm
got
gonna be
glass shards on his
23
left
with him,
arm
not
and
able
his
to locate the bike.
chest.
I'll take a quick set of vitals if you want to get that.
Possible concussion. He doesn't know really what's going on.
Get off my split though. Oh, bye, friend.
Oh, he's in his head. He's in his. The car's smoking.
User joined your channel.
The car's on fire, actually.
Well, it's on fire now.
It's on fire?
103 to the units down by the medics. Advise them this charger up here is on fire now.
What? It's on fire?
Yeah, it's on
We
fire.
might want to move these cars then.
Hey, Clinton. Sergeant.
Yeah.
She wrote apparently.
Copy, want the relay the message.
Do you want to get a lane shut
User
down
your
in front of
channel
that?
timed out.
Nah, it'll be fine. I think it went out already.
197 County, what's the name on the subject we have? Josh Smith.
Man, I was playing Frogger down an active highway.
User joined your channel.
Did any unit search the White Oracle at Postal 3000?
It was just legitimately on fire. I must have put itself out real quick, but there were flames shooting from the hood.
I don't know. He was in his head the whole time. I was trying to talk to him, apparently.
Oh, nice.
He's breathing fine. GO2 is fine. No blockage of his airway. I'd say do that, and then we'll go ahead and start an IV just in case, and we can probably just transport, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and start an IV on his arm.
Alright, go for it. Stabilizing the glass in his chest.
Alright, I've got an IV established.
What I'm about to say,
right
units,
on
once you are clear of
Alright.
what you're doing, you're clear to break. Go 10.
Sir, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is your pain?
It's hard to say because it's hard to remember things at the minute. Like I said to this officer, I'm at home, but he told me I'm not, so I'm like, well, I should have been. I'm around about 7.
Hi, my friend.
7 or 6.
R2, if we can route towards 3051 at the gas station.
6 or 7,
red
basically?
bike waiting towards arrival.
Okay. Is there any other significant areas of pain that aren't just
Ten
like
nine
the significant wounds you've already got?
No.
We're at a
Okay.
rollback 3051 at the gas station. We're on southbound route 13.
You might have a pause for
10
concussion.
4, we'll advise.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I'm just gonna put a C-collar on him as well. If it's a head wound, we don't know what happened to his neck as well, but we'll go ahead and
You're right,
Yeah.
Lieutenant.
collar him.
Sir, have you hit your head at all day and is it hurting?
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, when
Control
I hit
2-2,
the back of
Kennedy
an
Row, about 3
offset
mics.
90 plus, I kind of bounce forward.
Yeah. You said the whole world's spinning. You're real dizzy.
I mean, every time it goes,
Okay, we
every
need
time it
to
goes
we need
dizzy,
to
I
move him
throw up,
now.
so you know.
So,
He might have a possible brain bleed. We need to move him now.
okay. Yep. Let's go.
Yep.
You already got the stretcher?
I have the backboard. We can just move him on that.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay. Your count.
All right. 3, 2, 1, roll.
Okay. Backwards underneath. We'll roll them back.
All right, and then 3, 2, 1.
All right. He's secure. Okay. And your count will lift.
All right. And 3, 2, 1, up.
Here we go.
Hey, we're taking him to pillbox. He has a possible brain bleed.
Okay.
All right, so what's the plan?
The plan. Well, our fucking car caught on fire, so that's hot.
Oh, like
Literally.
Literally,
Oh, it was, yeah,
literally
it's-
hot. Well, I appreciate everybody's help. Valentino and I, I'm just gonna give you guys a debrief, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to do anymore. I got hit by an 80-mile-per-hour car, so I'm just gonna say what I want. So, Valentino and I ran an operation on a warrant suspect, Mr. Josh Smith, who is in the back of that ambulance right now. I'm gonna wait for that ambulance to leave, actually. I was the Mr. Man that you guys arrested at the gas station. That's when you guys say, nice disguise, James.
Good
You
don't-
James.
you
Really
don't say.
A plus acting.
That was such a good
Didn't know at all.
You deserve an Emmy for
I
that
wouldn't go
acting.
that far.
And an Oscar, not an Emmy. I mean an Oscar. You deserve an
No.
Oscar for that acting.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, so that was me. And
197 state.
basically, well,
Gonna be at
initially
211 southbound
we were
North
supposed to
Freeway,
meet him down at the gas station in Grapeseed
3047,
and
but
arrest
they
him from
arrested
there
each fact and
and have it be
occupied Thompson
peaceful
one.
and not need this many units for such a small thing. We didn't expect it to get this large in the first place, but that's besides the point. So yeah, I was trying to meet him down there, but he sent one of his friends down to meet me instead. And then from there I met another, like 3 more of his friends. And finally, Lieutenant here messaged him, and since he's a motorcycle mechanic, asked him if he could fix a motorcycle up in Plato, and he said sure. So I brought a motorcycle up there for him to fix, and from there I gave Valentino the code word, like, hey, this is our guy, and he rolled in, tried to apprehend him, but he took off on a broken motorcycle. Somehow.
I wish it would have actually been broken.
And yeah, he took off, and then he stole a car, and now we're here. So one of our warrant suspects detained. Good job, everybody.
Go you. Good job, Jane. Good job, Valentino. Put an end to it. Not the
Finally.
best way, but
Not the best way, not purposefully, but
That
hey,
guy's
we
a
didn't let him get in the
fuck-ass.
tunnel to pull a classic
Yeah,
tunnel.
that I knew he was gonna do the tunnel trick, so I tried to floor it up in front of him and get James out to lay spikes across the fucking
I am
road.
so
but
glad I did not get out of the car.
I'm gonna be honest. Had you actually gotten out of the car, you might not have got hit.
If I would have gotten out of the car, I also might have died.
Well, I mean, you gotta weigh the possibilities here, James.
I mean, we're both alive, so I think we're good.
yeah, a few scratches. It's can't complain.
Unfortunately.
Car's replaceable.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a couple years worth out of your salaries, but I mean.
Couple of years for a 14 Charger.
That thing's like what, maybe 8,000?
It's not like
But
It's got like 170,000 miles on it right now.
yeah, we gotta outfit it. Probably gonna have to go get a new one.
You realize I make like $200,000 a year, and James probably makes a little
You
more than
make
that, right?
200,000? I don't think you do.
Close to it. I know for a fact I make at least 170.
Oh yeah, you make like one.
Not including my subdivision pay.
I wasn't told how much I was gonna make, so.
Yeah, it's on a piece of paper somewhere. I don't even.
It's
I
in
gotta find it.
It's on the fine print.
Both vehicles are ready for tow.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, no problem.
It's a real diamonds in the rough moment. Like my outfit, DJ?
Oh, I like the outfit.
Yeah, kind of drippy.
Kind of clean.
Uh,
I'm gonna.
So if you guys join Warrant, you guys get to do cool stuff like that.
Oh, that's my leave.
Technically, you're part of Warren, DJ. Nice try, bud.
I would love to. I don't have the energy to do the application.
Oh man, what a stupid excuse.
That's a perfectly valid excuse. All right.
No, it's not.
All right, listen, skinny jeans.
Okay. Yeah, skinny jeans busting criminals out here. Okay.
Can you run a Zach Henry of
The
99?
only thing I saw you
please?
busting was your charger.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, well, the only thing I saw you busting was Delta's back. But why are we talking?
Oh. Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah. Get the hell out of here, Wolf.
I'm so confused. Can you please come back here?
He's friends with Delta O'Reilly. Yeah.
105 to 197. Set for 105 break. 197 clear. No wants, no warrants.
Copy, thank you.
Alright, well, I think on that note, I'm going to head back to the station and we are going to call it an evening. Been going for 3 hours and 12 minutes and counting, and I think that is just shy of too long. So we're going to go ahead and get back to Sandy as soon as people get the hell out of the way, and we're going to call it an evening. I do want to say now, thank you all for sticking around for 3+ hours and showing support and love. I do genuinely appreciate it. You guys are all amazing. We're on the road to 700 followers. We're at 660 right now. So we will hopefully hit that 700 mark soon.
Stay good, start to this way for a tractor. Set for 105 all alert, anything.
County 221, show me 10-7, 1042, have a good night.
10-4-2-21, I'll shake this is 10-7, 10-42, Ray, 105, you have County zone route, about 5 mics. Solid copy.
RTO will be 10-7, 10-42.
10-4-02.
Alright, but thank you all. You have a wonderful evening. And I will see you tomorrow with another stream. Have a good night.